Hello, this is Gio. Hey, look what we have here. I got a brand new delivery, and this is another poster frame. So if you've been tracking my videos, you might recall about 6 months ago, I did a video on a SnapeZo snappable poster frame, which I put one of my large movie posters in. And I've been really enjoying that. It's been hanging in my home, and it works really well. But this is another SnapeZo frame. Okay, so what did I get and why is it different from the poster frame I got a while back? Well, this one is actually a glow LED home theater frame. So it is actually supposed to glow and light up and kind of light up the poster you place in it. And here you go. This is the poster frame. Now there's no poster inside. There is there's an acrylic sheet that's on top, which I think you're supposed to peel off some film on it. They actually describe this sheet as a laser dot system acrylic sheet. So I think it might be designed to help distribute some of the lighting. It also comes with just a regular AC plug and also a DC adapter plug. Now I kind of want to measure this out. This gets plugged in. Where does it get plugged in? It gets plugged in right, oops, let's focus. It gets plugged in right there. It has an on-off switch, it looks like. And then it also comes with some instructions. Now, it does say, it looks like it has to be attached to the wall with 4 screws. The other poster frames, you could actually just hang them with hooks, but this is probably a much heavier one, so they want to have it installed with 4 screws. Now I don't see the screws yet. Maybe it's underneath one of the flip-up lips, but we'll see. Okay, so I did measure the cord for the adapter. This is a 12 volt adapter, and this is about 6 feet from this end to about the center of the adapter, which seems reasonable. You only kind of need it to go straight down to the floor. The cord, again, well, you will probably see it unless you kind of wire it up through the wall, but you could also put some kind of trim pieces to kind of help hide this cable, which I'll probably do. And then the regular plug, it looks like it's about a 10-foot long plug, so it's adequately long. Okay, so these are the cool thing about these snappable frames. You just, the edges here of the frames just kind of lift up. Just like that. And then you, after you take out the little acrylic sheet, if I can get that out, here's the acrylic sheet. You'd place your poster inside here, lay down the acrylic sheet, and then just snap back these snappable edges, and then your frame is good to go. Okay, so looking at this acrylic sheet, you kind of see a texture on one side and it's kind of glossy on the other. Now, unlike the other snappable frame that I did on my last video, there's no sheet that you peel off. So there's no protective layer, probably because the sheet was a little more protected in the frame, so they didn't think they would need that protective sheet. So it looks like, based on how it's laid out, is the textured side should be on top and the glossy side should be on the bottom, the glossy side touching your actual poster. And lifting up all the edges, I do not see any included screws. So it does show that you will need 4 wall screws and some plugs if you need those. And so the holes on this little diagram, you can kind of see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4 up on top. And yes, indeed, looking at the frame, you kind of see a hole right there, a hole right there, none on the side, and a couple of holes up on top as well. So that would be how you attach it to your wall. And what poster am I going to put in the frame? Well, of course, a Star Wars poster. So this poster is from 2006 and was installed in some theaters, but was mostly presented in stores, advertising the widescreen edition, limited edition to the trilogy, the Star Wars trilogy, episodes 4, 5, and 6. And this is a 27 by 40 inch poster, and that is the size of this SnapeZo poster frame. But before I put in the poster, I want to test this thing out and see what it looks like. Now I have no information about how this looks. I couldn't find videos, I couldn't find really pictures online. It was just an advertisement about what it is. So I have no idea how this thing is going to look. So we did plug it in, and there's an on-off switch right here. And let's see what happens when I turn on the lights. Oh gosh, that is bright, and that is all backlit, and you can kind of see the dots that they were talking about. The little, I guess they're all LED lights. Some glowing poster frames are actually side lit and kind of cast their lights from the side, but this is 100% backlit, so you don't get any kind of a direction of light from the sides. Okay, so with it tested and working, I'm getting excited. I want to see how it looks like with the poster in there. We're first going to take out this acrylic sheet. Remember that the dots are on top. Now when I take this out, just from past experience, I know there's a lot of static electricity associated with this sheet, so you don't want to put it down where there's a lot of dust. You want to be very careful where you place this in the meantime, or you're going to get a lot of dust and debris on these things. So we'll take this off first. And then we'll carefully place our Star Wars poster in the frame. Now you might notice that there's kind of a groove on the edge of this, kind of like back from the lip of the white portion, kind of right on the frame. And that's where you put the corners of your poster in. It kind of fits along this edge piece right here. And so you just want to put that in and readjust your poster so each corner sort of fits in this little spot right here. And then with that done, I'm gonna lay down the acrylic piece carefully. It might cause the poster to readjust. Make sure that that's good, and then put the corners again in those grooves and try to align everything well. Make sure your poster is in that groove. Look all the way around. Very good. And then it's just a simple case of snapping down these little edges. Now, it's really easy. They are kind of on a spring and they'll kind of pop down. So you kind of want to do it slowly so they just don't snap and maybe damage your poster. And you also want to be, these are kind of a black powder coat, and so they could chip on the edge here if they're slammed. So you just want to be careful and do it slowly so you don't have any issues there. And there you go. That is the poster in the poster frame. Now again, it's not a shiny surface. It kind of has a texture, so it's kind of nice that you don't get a lot of reflections from the acrylic coating, the acrylic cover, but you do get a little bit of washing out of the color just because of the texture. Now, in my previous video, I kind of showed the difference between the glossy and the kind of matte finish. Possibly if you flip this over, I'm not sure if that's the intent, but if you flip this over, you can maybe get the glossy surface. Maybe that was the intent, I don't know. But I do prefer kind of the matte. After experimenting, you get less of that reflection. But again, it does wash out the colors just slightly. Now I did temporarily open this little upper lip to kind of just demonstrate. You might be able to install this in the wall without actually removing the poster. You can just lift up this upper lip, kind of measure, maybe put a little mark in the wall, drill a hole, and then screw it in directly here. And then after that's in, you can maybe lift up this bottom one and do the other here. Now, if you do that, there's always a risk you could damage the acrylic layer or your poster. So you may want to do it with your poster outside first. And you could install your poster and the sheet on the wall. It's just a little more difficult, but you can do it. But it looks like you can do it just with it already in the poster frame itself. Okay, with that said, now it is kind of like light. I have some lights on here. I'll try to dim the lights later, but let's just see what it looks like. It's plugged in, and we'll go ahead and turn it on. And wow, look at that. That is bright. It is wonderful. I think this looks a lot better than a lot of those side-lit poster frames. I've seen some collectors build boxes with side-lits, but this is really nice. It's an even light and it really makes things look really sharp. Now I did dim the lights down a bit. It's not nighttime, but I don't really think it needs to be to kind of show the effect. You could see it's very bright and it brings out, it really does backlight the poster really well. And I'm really happy with this effect. However, it might be a little bit too bright. Now this is kind of a dark poster. It has a lot of black and a lot of dark colors associated with it. And it really does, the light really comes through strongly and actually does wash out the colors more so than the even textured cover. So that's kind of a minimal complaint. And there you go. That is the SnapeZo glow LED frame. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button at the bottom of the screen and even consider subscribing to my channel. I have many more videos to come. Bye-bye.